Hello, dear friends. We continue our philosophical discussion with Premjit Sirohi. And today, topic will be about suffering. There is some spiritual ideas, it's not only in Buddhism, that we can't fully satisfied in this life. So always, some joy, some happiness always connect with a kind of suffering. And they giving many examples. For example, example of food. There is tasty food. We like eating it, feeling okay, but after sometimes again hunger coming. So, and hunger coming again and again, you can't get full satisfaction one time. Okay, but about relationship, it's looking like same emotional suffering. So we can suffering because of loneliness and want to search someone, but when we like meet with someone and getting very less time like enjoying, and start like feeling anxiety or fear that maybe we will separate or maybe happen something with this person, or even not happen that during relationship, like excited become less, like can't long time same enjoying continue. So there is why somehow they connecting that ultimately world is suffering. What do you think about it? It looks like something wrong in this idea. Can you explain more clearly?
Yeah, yes. For this we have to look inside us, like actually what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Are we wanting like this way, what spiritual people are talking or telling us?
Telling that we should not like so much continue wanting for happiness, because ultimately it means we should not want it, or should reduce it, or should stop it.
No. That's why we have to examine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we not wanting any happiness continuously. Like if we not wanting the happiness of food like continuously 100 years, like eat, only one happiness. This we don't want.
Or eat and forever happiness.
Yeah, or one time just eat and after that we don't want to eat. Mm-hmm. So like such type of happiness we don't want.
Yeah.
So first we have to understand our characteristics. Mm-hmm. Because this world is a changing phenomena. This world has, our body also has the changing phenomena, and this arising in us in like that way, like when something become less in our body, then this arise according to that, like for food, for water, for bath, for good temperature,
So it's like life itself.
Yes.
So we want different time, different like intensity, always like some changing.
Yes.
It's no problem for us.
So we want that we should have many type of wish. Mm-hmm. So many type of happiness we want. Actually, this is we want. What the spiritual people say, like in this world there is no such happiness which is very uniformly like one time start, then same peak and then never end. Mm-hmm. This world has not such characteristics, and we also have not. Mm-hmm. And we also have not such wish. Like only when I drink water and always feeling thirsty also and drinking also, thirsty also, drinking also, like continuously. World is not such like. So somewhere like they're looking something wrong way. Okay, they're not understanding the characteristics of the world, the characteristics of the body, or the characteristics of the consciousness.
But it is reality that we not always can satisfy. So we suffering not because we satisfied our wishes, but because we not can't always satisfy. So, and that is why we tired. Yeah. We thinking that we tired because of like satisfying of wishes, but really we tired because we hardly satisfied, and there is very suffering situation.
Yes, yes. So we also can look in this. Like our wish for happiness is like a when some wish arise in us, and this also arise. We don't create the wish actually. Wish happening, arising, okay, by some situation.
Uh-huh.
Like when we feel thirsty or we feel hungry or we feel we want love or we want good temperature or comfortness or this.
And then wish arise.
Yes, yes. If we feel something lack of those things, either energy or either some uncomfortness because of temperature, because of something, then wish arise in us to maintain that. This is the wishing arising pattern or the system of wish arising. Okay? So that frame we have to become satisfied or not to become satisfied. So this nature creates such system in this when lack of water happening in our body, so we feel thirsty. And after that, when we drink the water, we feel happiness in that. No, like happiness comes by this way. Happiness is not like is nothing happening and coming. So suffering also, it's not like nothing happening and coming. Suffering when happen? When we feel thirsty and by any way, by any reason, we not getting the water.
Ultimately, suffering not because of satisfaction, because of not satisfaction.
Yes, because
Satisfaction,
of yes.
it's like, okay, good.
Yes, so we getting suffering because of we not getting that thing. Like in this example, we not getting water timely. When our thirsty start, so just the start of thirsty is not the suffering. Okay.
No, it's
Yes.
just okay, little want to
Yeah.
drink.
Yes. So up to some limit of thirsty, we not feel any suffering. Even opposite, we wait for little good thirsty because we understand if we little wait for thirsty, a more joy will come by taking
sure.
water.
For hunger.
For hunger also, we just not like a little hunger and we go for food of full of food.
Yeah.
Not
Sure.
we don't go. We wait for that like a little good hunger appear, and then we can taste the food. We can enjoy the food. Yeah. So like this way, happiness comes. But if we not get food at that time, or we not get water or some liquid at that time, then suffering start. After some point of thirsty or hunger, or like you can understand by other satisfaction or unsatisfaction this way. Everywhere it's same.
It means problem only that it's we can't always, like in proper time, satisfied. If we can some proper time satisfied, so ultimately
we will be happy continuously.
But why is it, one more example? For me, it looks like not matching, but they always telling this. But if we start to eat and eating more, and after suffering, starting.
No, but
Yeah.
how suffering start if
Like overeating.
what we not, but when person do overeating, only those person do or try to overeating who not getting at the time what
Not
he want.
always, not proper time, and
Yes,
he want to
because of this insecurity, like I don't know next time when I will get, so I will getting good food, and so they try to eat, and some problem happen because of that also, by overeating.
Yeah, so it's not matching for here because basically, if proper time and like normal food, that no any problem.
Yes.
Or they think with so much like hungry for some bad food. And we eating this bad food, even though after we feeling suffering because it's creating problem for our body,
So that is also like we eating bad food. It means we not getting good food.
not getting good.
So it's
Or
this also lack of
or sometimes people like eating or
availability.
drinking because of stress.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
it's also.
Yes. Yes. And one more thing, even happen opposite. If we getting what we want in the time, okay. So opposite happen. We never eat enough food, even how much we want. We try little by little, little by little. You know, like a little take tea, after little like little sweet, after little some fruit, after little like some dry fruit. You know, we eat in spite of 2-3 times in the day. We eat 10 times. Small things.
Okay, it's good or what?
It's good.
All day eating.
Small things.
You know, some doctors telling that it's
It's like a
bad
more
idea.
continuity of happiness of food or drinking. It's a more continuity.
Maybe for someone, but basically, I think if good food,
this-
proper
this we-
time,
yes, yes.
this is
Yes.
not happening.
Yeah, this
If
we can
other
do.
enjoyment also
Yes.
in life,
Yeah.
not only food.
Yeah, and we can observe this. Who are the wealthy family, rich family? They not eat in one time so much. They taking one time, 2 time little food, like a, you know what we say food, like a dinner and lunch. Other than that, 5-10 times they eat something else, like a tea, biscuits, some sweets, some salty things, some samosa, some like different place, different dishes. They eat continuously. So more happiness
Okay.
rather than a poor person who only eating 2 times and not a good food, bad food.
Yeah, it's obviously like this. And about relation, it's also same.
It also
Because of course, for example, if we like hardly get someone for relationship,
Yeah.
and obviously we will feel problem if we lost or something changing. But if we know that it's not a difficult task,
Yeah, difficult
that many
task, so good
people
to- yeah,
available
yes,
for okay, lost one, get another one.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yes, and in time get, it's like a okay, someone left us, or we left someone for some reason, like a because they are not matching and suffering start by some way. So
conflicts.
now need to be separate. And if we know which type of relationship we want, that easily available, or have some system
Yeah.
by which we can get easily, just to make a query and
Because it can't
get
be that only one person can be little match for us. Obviously, should be so many. Just question how to find them.
how to find them. Yes. So there also the question is unavailability of our matching products, services, relationships, all that.
If everything
yes.
available, so
So no suffering.
we not
only
look
happiness.
by this perspective.
Yes.
This perspective like not matching with our nature ultimately.
Yes. Then we not feel like we feeling any suffering. And at that time we will feel we are enjoying the life. Even
Yeah.
even we not eating whole day, we not drinking whole day, we not sitting with that person which we have relationship. It's not like this. We
Yeah, of course, because we want other things also.
so many things. Disco is, traveling is, clothes is, cinema is, novel is, comics. There are many other relationships, many types
Interesting
of food,
work
many
also.
many
Not
types of
only-
work also. So
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 ultimately, it's like your idea that if like social management will be good,
yeah,
such kind of problem just not arise
Not
in
arise.
life, and they not look by such perspective, because nature, if our nature like this, so we should properly like living according our nature without like some creating some another idea about some another nature, whatever not in reality.
yes. And there one more question people ask. Okay, how much you will management? But can one thing can be unavailable at least? So that suffering will be to us. No, that suffering also will be not us. Because if we have 99%
yes.
availability, if one thing we have not, we don't feel that like a suffering.
It's obviously okay. Little
That time we do something else, because we
something
have
else.
wide variety of other enjoyments. You know, so by lack of one or two things, we not feel like that much, like that type of suffering. Oh, how I will live, I should do suicide, this life is suffering full. Such thinking will not come in us. It's okay. It will be negligible, neglecting, if this also possible.
Yeah, I think
Can
it's enough for now. So this topic, thank you so much.
Yeah.
With you was Premjit Sirokhin, philosopher and researcher from India, and me, Juliana Apostol, psychologist and translator from Russia. So you can write your comments, or you can come to our open platform for discussion. Maybe whatever we explain now, you have some doubts, or you have some more like proper explanation of this. You can welcome come and whatever and explain us whatever maybe we are wrong.
Yeah, online on this open platform, you are invited. Our number flashing downside WhatsApp number. You can ask WhatsApp and tell time, date, and your topic, and we will fix your this discussion on our platform. We will send a link to you at that time, and you can join us like a speaker or like a questionnaire as you wish. Yes.
Okay, be in touch. See you very soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.